Como estas, bitches? The Crap Gamer here, the one and only, the albino rhino, the king of all game-related media, and you damn well know it, the most compelling game-related YouTuber, and you knew that as well. Back with another video. Thanks for taking the time out of your busy fucking schedules to check it out. It's greatly appreciated, and I wanted to do a secondary special video today, strictly because with all the rumors and things going around, and the bombs being dropped and whatnot, we see that Sony is damage controlling already by announcing 40 million PS4 sales, supposedly. But wait, didn't we hear 40 million sales not too long ago from Sony in their quarterly reports or whatever? I could have sworn the fanboys were throwing that number out. 40 million, according to Sony, 40 million. Was that shipped, sold in, sold through? What's going on here? Sony's just all over the goddamn place, but you can always count on this. When something bad happens, or they're being rumored to happen, such as Scorpio, you have people talking, and I firmly believe that the Xbox Scorpio leaks were intended, and I have my reasons for thinking this, and it makes a lot of sense. Sony's past the point of no return as far as PlayStation Neo dev kits are in developers' hands. They're already taking care of the chips and processing that and putting these things together. These things have to be out and ready in like 3-4 months time, so you really don't have time to really change anything or go into the box and say, uh-oh, we effed up, we're going to be 2 to 4 teraflops less than our competition. We better start damage controlling and talking sales and things like that. And so that's what they're doing. It seems like things are starting to spin around and turn around. I'm sensing the fear in the fanboys. We're going to be able to focus back on gaming, and that's a good thing. Again, though, another bad thing, No Man's Sky delayed. The PS4, I was told that the PS4 was this easy to develop for system, powerful system, yet No Man's Sky, a simple indie, can't run on it. Apparently, it was never running on it. It's been on PC architecture and hardware the entire time. Let's look at the history here of PS4. Every single game has been delayed. Pretty much AAA, I mean, there might be 1 or 2 that hasn't been delayed, but let's take a look at this list. We had Drive Club delayed, The Order 1886 delayed, Bloodborne delayed, even Ratchet and Clank was slightly delayed, Uncharted 4 delayed quite a few times. Let's see, what else do we have? We have of course, The Last Guardian, that thing gets delayed. I got No Man's Sky. There's just Bloodborne was even delayed a little bit. So pretty much every game, it looks like Horizon Zero Dawn is going to be delayed as well. Delayed for greatness, honestly. I mean, to me, that all that is unacceptable, but I don't know how you feel about that. But Sony is in damage control mode. They're probably shitting bricks right now, as they should be, as their fans should be. When you hyped up graphics and resolution and power, and you're about to get like smacked upside the head, you're gonna have to take your lumps. Microsoft they did the good thing. Look, a lot of people gave Microsoft shit and Phil shit for kind of just being humble and taking the licks, and they did take the licks, but guess what? They're gonna come back. They sat there, they knew what they were doing, they had something planned. Sony goated a company that's worth $400 billion. I mean, this isn't going to end well for Sony, because Microsoft never saw Sony as competition, and that's something that fanboys didn't really grasp. They see Xbox and PlayStation, and they think these two must be going head-to-head. Microsoft doesn't. Sony's not even on Microsoft's level. Microsoft wants to attack, Google's, the Apple's, not Sony. Sony's not anywhere near that level, and Microsoft is truly out there doing things that Sony couldn't even dream of. This E3 is going to be interesting as hell. Seeing all the flip-flopping is going to be interesting as hell. I personally am excited for it because I love to see people act crazy, you know what I mean? Like, I love stirring the pot. I love seeing people flip out. Hey, if you're a PlayStation fan and you pitched fucking resolution and all this nonsense, what are you going to do now? I mean, honestly, you have no choice but to come back. But guess what? I always remember. Here's a message from me to you. If you jump shipped because of sales or because of something stupid like resolution, I always remember. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you can't come back. Hey, Microsoft will take your money either way. But at the end of the day, man, Xbox is the best box, and we're about to get that crown back, bitches. Breaking pony legs. Rack 'em up. Crap Gamer out.